Hey crew, I wanted to make a quick response to your video yesterday about the governor. I enjoyed the golf video as well, but I don't really have anything to add to that because I'm not a golf connoisseur, unlike some people. Um, by the way, I'm going to put video and pictures that I took last night when I was out for a walk over the top of this, so you don't have to look at my ugly face. I was enjoying playing with my newer camera and testing out some of its capabilities in low light. So anyway, it's actually super encouraging to hear that the governor of Minnesota is actually making decisions informed by modeling results, University of Minnesota and Mayo, and that's super cool. Um, and actually, honestly, after I made the last video for you, I saw an article in the New York Times about how states and other organizations are coming together to try to create a strategy for moving beyond this giant quarantine that we're under. And that was super hopeful as well. Um, I'm actually more optimistic today than I was 3 days ago. So that's really nice, and it's good to hear that. I wish, the example you used of the work that's happening with the governor, I wish they were communicating that better, because in Oregon and Washington, it's hard to tell what's really going on, what the reasoning behind it, and the fact that it was buried um, in other documents. Um, Rather than in like I feel like that should be something he should say straight out. But anyway, it's super. I think it's super positive that that's happening, and it makes me feel better about the decisions being made. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna continue to try to be positive. Oh, the weather. You're whining about the snow in Minnesota. Uh, I don't even know how to respond to that. It's like you're in Minnesota. It's snowing. That's what you signed up for. so uh, so yeah, I know you've been there for what 17 years now, 18 years, and you should be used to it, and you're not. But still, come on, dude. It's snowing in Minnesota. You should be out sledding. You should be out skiing. Why aren't you cross country skiing? Huh? You could cross country ski on that knee. Actually, it'd probably be good for you. It probably would be less impactful than many other things. Have you tried cross country skiing since you've been there? I'm just curious. Scott O'Daniel's a big cross country skier. He goes out most weekends in the winter. And actually, I've considered possibly maybe going out with him, but don't tell him that because then he'll bug me about it. Yeah. So anyway, the weather here actually has been lovely. It's a little cooler, which I like. I mean, I'm happy with it in the 50s and sunny. We had one day in the 70s, another day in the 60s, but it's been pretty nice. It's been pretty positive, and Sarah and I have been going for a ton of walks um, every day. So I've been getting out her walking more, which is another advantage. The other thing, I think I told you this, we've been doing is trying to order out more, and we found it really hard to order out every day, once a day. Yesterday, actually, it was kind of interesting. We went to OMG on Main Street, and we went for our walk, and then we figured what we've been doing is we walk into a place and order. So we'll sit outside, and so that we sit and chat while they make the food. So it gives us a feeling of being out a little bit more. But we were sitting outside, and a homeless guy came up and asked me if I'd get him some food. So I actually bought him some food, and then right after, and we had just ordered, and right after I ordered his food, they came out and said, "Here's your food," and we're like, "Okay, that was fast." And we went home, and of course, we had the wrong food. So then, actually, when you called, I was driving back with Taryn to take back the food that they'd given us, which obviously they can't take back, um, and then get our correct food. And so Taryn and I drove around looking for other homeless people to give these extra two meals that we had to. Um, and I was thinking, I just don't know. Homelessness is like a big thing in Pendleton. There in the last like year and a half. the number of homeless has just skyrocketed, and I was wondering if giving them food is a good thing or not. Anyway, I felt better about having given 3 homeless people food yesterday. Made me feel good, but that's pretty selfish of me, right? Huh? Anyway, that's my story. I'll stick to it. Thanks for making all the videos, and thanks for the positive message. Probably need to be more positive. Catch you later.